bell at 50 seconds.
Bet. Damn, my ticket sucked ass in college football.
Man,
Everybody's ticket did. Ant was only 1 for 3 on his.
tickets did not do well, brother. Did not do well.
That ain't my shtick.
I just can't believe teams folded like that, man. That was just Notre Dame and Clemson. They owe everybody their money, man. They owe everybody.
Yeah, good luck getting it.
All right, man. We live, brother. We live.
All right, man. It's that time of the morning, y'all. Welcome in to the Never Made It podcast. I'm your host, D Will, aka Magic Don Juan. In here with my boy Tim, we got the sports bets from real diehard fans that played it but never made it. Tim, what's good with you, man? I know you was watching the fight last night. I didn't make no tickets for it. I couldn't really decide nobody to bet on. That's just what I was on for real. I wasn't about to throw no money away. So, but it was a good fight though. So, what you got to say about it? Let me hear.
Yeah, what's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
As you can tell, man, from the excitement of the fight, that my voice is gone. You know what I'm saying? In between those games yesterday and that fight was really good, man. Both fighters pretty much was out there throwing them. You know what I'm saying? Hands was thrown. Crawford was just like I said pre-fight. I didn't make a ticket either, but I was telling some of my peoples, I'm like, Canelo is a good fighter, a great fighter, arguably a GOAT of a generation, but he hasn't fought a style such as Crawford's in a long time. Someone who is not intimidated by him, someone that can just walk him down pretty much the same way that Canelo can walk somebody down. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, most fighters that Canelo fight not necessarily are scared, but it's just like fight. We just clearly know Canelo's the better fighter. And that intimidation factor, you know what I'm saying? Canelo walks his fighters down and handles his business quite fairly well, as to where Crawford was like, hey, I ain't scared of you. I know you Canelo, but I'm Crawford as well. And anything that you can throw, I can give right back. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
Canelo was Crawford was throwing him, man. I was loving it. It was a great fight. Great fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight, man. Like I said, I'm not really the boxing enthusiast, so I caught some
Yeah.
highlights, but that's about it. But I
It
mean,
did go to distance. Nobody was knocked down. It did go to distance. There was a moment where Canelo head butted Crawford, which
yeah, I caught
was
that. I caught that.
yeah, it was all accident. That was an accident. I don't think Canelo did anything malicious. And he even apologized in the middle of the fight. You know, he came up to him, said, I'm sorry,
Yeah, well,
nothing
he knew he was about
malicious.
to lose the fight, so he said, "I might as well apologize." So
Yeah, you can
yeah,
see it, man, for sure. Crawford was just the better fighter, in my opinion. He was just he looked bigger. He was just a better fighter.
no, I seen a couple counter shots that was crazy, like knocked Canelo's face, like had him,
Like back on up,
yeah, had him really thinking, like, "Whoa, what did I just get into?"
for
But he
sure.
ain't hit the ground though. He never looked like he was about to
No,
fall.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Both fighters stood their ground well. Neither one of them looked like wobbly, but they was getting touched up though. And Crawford just, you know, was throwing them a little bit better.
Yeah, you think it's a chance for a rematch at all?
Canelo didn't even seem like he really wanted a rematch. Canelo didn't give the I'm gonna see him again. I'm gonna see like he didn't give. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it is a rematch, I think it's probably gonna be the same result, and I think Canelo knows that. Um, I just, I think you could just clearly see that Crawford was just better.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, rematch would be nice. I mean, for us fans, I mean, sure, we would like this, especially in the sport of boxing, because you don't get to see two of the best go at it. So, I mean, if we get to see it again, sure, I'd take it. But again, you just don't see it often. So, I don't think Canelo wants it. Crawford, hey, the pay wise, I'm sure Crawford would want to flip it this time since I just beat you. You know what I'm saying? I would be the A side getting the big money, probably in my state. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure Bud wouldn't mind a rematch, but I don't think we'll see one. I don't think we'll see one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into these tickets that we made yesterday, man. College football, it was not a good day for my bets yesterday. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. Look,
Man.
I ain't the college football man either, though. All right, I'm the NFL and the NBA. I stand by that, and baseball, but I stand by
Yeah.
that. All right. So, but I tried. I dabbled. I dabbled. I took Clemson -2.5. And if anybody
Mhm.
watched the show yesterday, they heard me talking so much shit about how they didn't beat Georgia Tech 8 times in a row. And they ended up losing by 2.5. Literally, Georgia Tech kicked a 55-yard field goal to win the game.
Yeah.
So that was crazy. I know you had a -2.5 too, right, or something like that.
Clemson, yeah, I had mine. I had Clemson to cover -2.5, and Clemson just
Oh my god.
completely wet the bed, wet
Oh
my.
my
It
god.
was just it was bad, man. They ruined my ticket. It was they didn't come to play. They probably ruined their own playoff chances. I mean, they just didn't look bad. I mean, they just didn't look good. I'm sorry, they just didn't look good. I, I think it's over. I believe it's over for Clemson. I don't think
Oh,
there's no.
this year, yeah, they
Yeah,
done. They're
yeah,
gonna lose
it's
another
over.
game. So
They might as well,
that's gonna be
get ready
yeah.
for the what they call the Pop Tart Bowl. Go ahead and get ready for it, because right now I don't see nothing big as far as this year goes in their future at all. So
Yeah, it's over with for Clemson this year.
yeah,
Georgia went on the road and played Tennessee. I had Georgia -4. Georgia lost. I mean, Georgia won by
yeah,
3. Like
yep,
it's bittersweet. It is bittersweet. That's like how do Vegas know the lines like that? That's where the
crazy,
conspiracies come in at. That's where they
crazy.
start thinking people like Vegas, somebody in Vegas cheating because it's a couple of lines on this ticket that is right at the line. They're not that
Yeah,
damn good. All right.
I had the same thing. I had Georgia to cover as well. I also had the game going over. That hit. I mean, that was an incredible game. Like I said, part of the reason why my voice is hurting the way it is because of that game. That game had me on the edge of my seat, man. I mean, back and forth, high scoring. Tennessee scores, Georgia scores, Tennessee scores, Georgia scores. I mean, it was an incredible game. I think Georgia going on the road was, and finishing the game, ultimately winning. That was a good win for them. But like I said, as far as my bets go, no, they didn't cover, and that kind of pissed me off. But it is what it is at the end of the day. But hell of a game, man. That was a hell of a game. I know that kicker. I know the locker room in Tennessee is probably telling everybody, telling that kicker, "Hey, I'm gonna see you outside," because to miss that kick, oh man,
Yeah,
that's
he got to go to class on Monday.
you got to
What
see
that
me in
simple.
class. Yeah, you got to go to class.
That boy
Everybody's
got to go
probably
to
just gonna stare
class
at
on
that
Monday.
motherfucker like, "Come on, bro.
Yeah, man.
Come on, man."
Hey, that was a bad one.
That
That
was
was a
bad.
bad one. I can't believe they missed that. And he missed. It was only 43 yards. I just said the kicker from Clemson made his from 55. So you
Yeah,
couldn't make yours from 43. That got to sting. I ain't gonna lie.
terrible, terrible.
But moving on, Ohio State, I had them on my ticket. Remember, I had them -28.5. And I know that was
Yeah,
a big blowout. What you think they
that
won by? Don't worry, I'll tell you. 28. So I missed that ticket by a half a point. That's what I
that's
mean when I say like
crazy.
something is crazy. Like, that is ridiculous. They literally won by 28. They were
That's
up by
crazy.
21 when I last had seen it, and the
Yeah,
Ohio scored. So that went bad. So out of the 4 legs, those the first 3 was going right there, all within single digits.
man.
That
Ultimately,
went
from
by a half a point. That was less than a point. Like what the fuck?
what I seen from Ohio State yesterday was pretty much what I thought I was gonna see. An ass whooping from our cousin, or that we had to give to our little cousin. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, didn't cover the spread. And like you said, how does it's that close? Like 28 and a half, and they win by 28. Like, how the hell do you know that? Like, that's crazy.
Man, Vegas some motherfuckers, all right.
That is crazy.
Listen, I took Michigan 27.5. Michigan won 63-3. They went out there and handled business. That's what you're supposed
Man,
to do.
that
I don't
yeah.
know. Ohio State was playing with their food. 37-9 is not enough. It's
Obviously,
not enough.
I say take them from ranked number one and drop them all the way down to 10 because they didn't cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who else? Who else did you have on yours?
I also had LSU to cover, and they covered. Remember, I told you LSU was going to see Florida And I think, remember, you said the touchdown is considered the ass whooping, and they beat
Yeah.
them by 10. If I'm not mistaken, the score was 20-10, final score. LSU did what they had to do, protect the home field. Florida came in and they put up a fight for the most part, but they just not enough. And I think same thing that I said about Clemson. Anything that Florida's looking for as far as playoff chances is probably out the window. With losing their second game in 3 weeks, I think that's over with as far as that goes. But LSU, man, they look good. They looking really good, man. Somebody better watch out. That SEC is pretty much wide open with Alabama not looking as quite as stellar as they once did. Georgia, they look good, but I wouldn't quite say as they did as the way they once did. But I think that SEC is wide open.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. For the first time in a while,
Mm-hmm.
this wide open. Put it like that.
Agreed. Also had I had the Notre Dame money line, and man, again, just like Clemson, just dropping like flies, man.
Oh
I
well, I
mean,
called it.
just
I called it yesterday.
you
Remember,
sure did.
I looked
You
at the
facts.
stats. I
You
looked at the
did, man.
quarterback. I said, "Hold on, Texas A&M got a competent quarterback. I
Facts.
don't get. And Notre Dame is on the ropes. I'm
I was a
taking.
senior, right?
Yeah, he was a senior. Yeah, a baller.
A baller, man. A baller, man. And Notre Dame, I mean, same thing. Playoff chances probably cooked, man. I mean,
Oh, they done. They're
yeah,
done.
it's a
They're
wrap
0
for that.
2.
It's
It's
a
over
wrap.
for them.
It's I don't know, man. I messed up my ticket as well. That was my ticket. I had Notre Dame to cover. I had Notre Dame money line that failed. I had Georgia to cover. They didn't do it, along with the over and Clemson to cover, and they didn't do it. So I had a bad day. As far as my ticket goes, man. Terrible.
Well, today gonna be a better day, man. I got NFL bets for everybody. I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
what you got because I'm sure you're gonna let me know, but I
Oh
definitely got
yeah.
some bets myself, man. We're gonna get into this NFL slate for this morning.
Oh
The
yeah. I'm ready
first
for the
game up.
rundown, man.
Yeah, the first game. We're gonna go with the Jaguars versus the Bengals. Since I'm here in Cincinnati, we rocking with them over Pittsburgh first, bro. Sorry.
And this is Cincinnati at home.
Yeah, Jaguars is coming here. Trevor Lawrence on the road at Cincinnati. Bengals squeaked by the Browns last week,
Mm-hmm.
17-16. It took the Browns kicker to be the Browns kicker, which, I mean, what else do you expect?
Otherwise, the Browns win that game. You agree?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. But hey, that's a division game. The Jaguars whooped on the Panthers last week, 26-10.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, this the Panthers, though.
So with you knowing me the way you do, who do you think I'm gonna take in this game?
You probably taking the Jaguars.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go with the Jags. If I had to pick a score, I'm gonna go somewhere on the lines of I'm gonna say 27-23. The Bengals don't look good through 2 games, or through the first week. They didn't look that good to me. I'm gonna take the Jags. The Jags, they pump. I mean the Panthers. I mean whatever you want to do with
Yeah.
that. It's the
Garbage.
Panthers. I get it. But no, I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. I think the Jaguars got something to say, and so I think they're gonna go in Cincinnati. This whole aura that Mr. Burrow brings, we're gonna see what he does, and him and Mr. Chase, we're gonna see what they do along with Higgins, and see what that offense brings, because we know the defense isn't bringing anything. So we're gonna see what the offense brings. So I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. That's where I'm gonna go. 27-23. That's my score.
Jaguars 27-23.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals. I don't know how they're gonna win. I don't know how it's gonna look. I can't tell
Okay.
you what I can. Matter of fact, I can't tell you how it's gonna look. Joe Burrow is probably gonna throw 2 or 3 touchdown passes today. More than this is a high chance of 2 or 3, probably 3. But
Okay.
Chase Brown might run one in. So the Bengals scoring at least 21 points today. Put it
I
like
like
that.
Chase Brown, man. Chase Brown, twin brother of Philadelphia Eagles safety Sidney Brown. I like
Oh
Chase
man, I
Brown,
didn't know
man.
that.
He's twin brother. Yeah, he's a dog, man. He's a dog. I like Chase Brown.
Oh, they on some Tiki Barber and Rondé Barber type shit, huh?
Yeah, man.
One's a
Yeah.
DB, one's a running back.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got the Bengals. You got the Jaguars. I got the Bengals on my ticket. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I'm letting you know that now.
Okay. I did not have this game on my ticket. But I am rolling with the Jags 27-23.
All right. The next game we're gonna go over is the Cowboys at home versus the Giants.
Yeah. Now this game I do have on my ticket. I have the Cowboys to cover. Um, I think the Cowboys win pretty big. I have them to cover. The spread was -4.5, but I have them winning bigger than that. I got the Cowboys somewhere on the lines of like a 32-12 kind of game, 32-10, somewhere around there. I don't think the Giants put up much points. I don't think they put up much of a fight. I think maybe the first quarter probably ends in like maybe 10-7, and then from there, I think the Cowboys pretty much opens the floodgates. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty much a 20-point game, but just to cover the spread. Yeah, I got the Cowboys winning pretty big here.
Okay. We both in lockstep with that. I don't really have them winning big because it is a division game.
That's true.
And the Cowboys sometimes they be sucking at Jerry's World. I don't know what they be doing at Jerry's World.
But Russ didn't
But
look good last week. I mean,
he
he didn't.
didn't.
He didn't
He
look
didn't.
good.
But hey, the Cowboys ain't got Micah to chase him around. Not that he's about to be running around because he is Russ at this point. But
That's a
still,
good point. That's a good
I
point.
ain't- I don't think the Cowboys looked good because they was playing the Eagles and they lost by 4. So I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Dak didn't throw a touchdown pass last week though.
Also a good
But
point.
yeah, but so I just got to see it. But I still got them winning. I got them on my ticket winning. But
Okay.
I just got to see it as far as for me. I didn't take the points. I just took them on
Mhm.
the money line because they liable to go win by a field goal and piss me off. And I ain't got time for that. I
Nah,
ain't got
yeah. I mean,
time for
you're
that.
right. You're right. Division game. Most division games do come with a hard fought battle. It's just, man, I just don't think. I don't. I mean, the Cowboys didn't put up a lot of points last week. They only put up 20. So they. It's not like they went out and
But they
gave
was
a
playing
reason.
Philly. They get the benefit of the doubt because they was playing the Eagles.
Agreed.
You got
Agreed.
this great defense.
On the road in Philly during their banner
Yeah, they had
hanging
a lot of
night.
motivation.
So yeah, I get it.
Philly
I
had a
get
lot of
it. But
motivation.
I think Giants just is not on the road. I got them losing, man. I got them losing pretty big here, man. 30-10. That's my final score. 30-10.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right. What about the Seahawks at the Steelers? You in Pittsburgh, so I'm gonna let
Mm.
you go ahead and go first.
Now I was waiting on this one. My GOAT, Aaron Rodgers. I got him. I got this game on my ticket as well. I got two legs for this ticket actually. I got the Steelers money line. I got them winning against the Seahawks. The Steelers are at home opener. Seattle is coming from the West Coast over here to Pittsburgh. It
Two,
is a
three
one
time zones over.
exactly, and it is a 1 o'clock game. For Seattle, that would make this what about 9-10 o'clock for them. You know what I'm saying? So a time might be a little off for them. You know what I mean? So I got Seattle. I mean, I got the Steelers winning with the money line. I also got Aaron Rodgers throwing for 2 touchdown passes. I think Aaron Rodgers, he threw 4 last week. I think he continues with at least 2 this week. I think the Steelers win. Stellar game here. I got them win the final score. If I had to pick a final score here, I would say somewhere on the lines of, I'll say 23-17. I'll say 23-17.
23-17.
Yes,
Yeah, I got
sir.
Pittsburgh. I got Pittsburgh winning this game too. Um, I don't think. Yeah, I think them coming across 2, 3 time zones is gonna fuck them up. Definitely. I don't think Seattle gonna be ready to play. I
Mm-hmm.
think it could be a blowout. This is the game I think could be 30-10 right here.
Mm.
I'm say 30-10. I would pick this game out of all of them to be that. I think the Steelers could
Okay.
come out hot, pick up where they left off last week,
Yeah.
and I think that excuse me, I think that Seattle could come out flat with jet lag,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm taking the Steelers. They just seem like the smarter pick. I got them on my ticket as well.
Here's my thing though. The Steelers last week, with them playing in New York, the Jets,
Mhm.
they offensively they look pretty good, but defensively they looked horrific. And if they come out and they do not play some type of defense, and rely on Aaron Rodgers in that offense, then it could go the other way. But I think being at home opener, I think that defense displays a little bit of better performance than they did last week. So I'm gonna roll. Like I said, I'm rolling with the Steelers. I think their defense step up. And I think Aaron Rodgers continues with the greatness that he does. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I got the Steelers winning 23-17. That's my final score.
All right, the next game we're gonna get into is going to be the Patriots versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins is at home. Dolphins wet the bed last week. Had everybody real disappointed. Got everybody talking about the Dolphins fell off. The Dolphins ain't this. The Dolphins ain't that. Who
Yeah.
you got? The Dolphins or the Patriots in Miami?
I don't know this as fact, but if I'm not mistaken, each team, because around this time it's still pretty hot in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Each team, and then normally later on, the Dolphins have. The Patriots play in the wintertime. Normally they get the home game. Dolphins got to go on the road, the home game for the game for the Patriots, where it's cold after them. And if I'm not mistaken, each team has a pretty good home record versus the other team because of that aspect. I think that's one aspect to it. So I'm going to roll with the Dolphins here at home. I think it'll be pretty nice weather-wise for them. Might be a little hot for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Dolphins are comfortable at home. I think they roll here. I think they win pretty comfortably. I got them somewhere on the lot. They need a comfortable win. They don't need to win by close. I mean, a close win would be good, but they need to go out here and actually put on a performance. And I think they
Man, if
actually
they go
will.
out here and look bad, they gonna start trying to trade Tyreek Hill for real.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They need a stellar performance, and I think they actually will. I got the Dolphins winning somewhere on the lines of like a 28-17 type of game.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they win pretty comfortably here, pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins winning too, but I'm still nervous though, man, because I know one thing about Drake May. He will throw that ball. He'll air it out. So if he have a great day passing, it could be a long day for the Dolphins. Put it like that. They
Yeah,
got to keep putting drives together. But I mean, I want to see Tyreek Hill go out there and ball, and not just because I got him in fantasy, but that's definitely probably 50% of the reason. All right,
yeah,
I got
yeah. I
him on
didn't
my
have
fantasy team. He need the ball, and I got him in like the third or fourth round because nobody wanted him. I'm like, wow. So Tyreek Hill, you need the ball. Show up. Dang, dude.
man.
What's going on? But I got the Dolphins winning too. I got the Dolphins winning. The Patriots lost to the Raiders 20-13 last week.
Yeah,
I mean, Geno Smith is a better quarterback than Tua at this point in their career. Would you agree?
agree. Agree. At this
All
point in their
right.
career, I mean, Tua is a headache away from arguably being canceled.
But
So I
Tua
mean,
got much better weapons.
agree. Yeah, that's not even close. Agree. It's
So
not
I
even
figure
close.
if the Dolphins skill position players, they should be able to get off just like the Raiders players got off. If Geno Smith can get those players off, not saying that they're not great because Bart Bowers is a stud.
Mhm.
But if Geno Smith can ball with that receiving core, then I feel like Tua should be able to go out there and get it done with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and A Chain in the backfield. So I think they
Yeah.
got something. So
I'll tell
I'm
you
gonna
what,
rock with them too.
if the Dolphins lose this game, there's a strong chance. I've seen someone in the comments say that uh, the Patriots are looking into trading for Tyreek. But if the Dolphins lose this game, I'm willing to bet Tyreek is traded by a trade deadline. I don't think you continue to go through this. I mean, because for what? What are you going to continue to go through it for if you're not winning? You know what I mean? Tua obviously is not getting it done. Tyreek is obviously not happy. So I mean, well, what's the use of continuing it for if they're not winning? So it's different when you're winning. For example, like Philly, how they had the whole issues, how they're at least trying to say with AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying? But they were winning. So, you know what I'm saying? Winning always is a band-aid to stuff like that. But
Uh-huh.
if you're losing and going through stuff like that, there's no point of going through it. You might as well split it up. So if the Dolphins lose this game, you might not. We might see Tyreek in a new uniform here soon. So the Dolphins got to win, and I got them winning, by 11, 28-17.
Okay, yeah. They was already talking about trade rumors after the first game. So if they lose this game, that's
Exactly.
definitely gonna be all over the place. For
Exactly.
sure. All right, we got the Bears, Chicago Bears on the road at the Detroit Lions. Lions is 6-point favorites.
See, this game, I do have Jared Goff on my ticket. I have Jared Goff throwing for 2 passing touchdowns. Last week, the Bears defense started out looking really good. I mean, started out looking stellar. Your Green Bay Packers actually, Um,
Best team in the NFL.
be- best team in the NFL. That's what you got them. So you say, and looked really good against the Detroit Lions. Looked really good. And so I don't know. The Bears are gonna have to. They're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to play. That Bears defense is gonna have to. They're gonna have to show something. So it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a pretty. I won't quite say a high scoring game, but I'm gonna say I think the Lions win pretty comfortably here. I think the Lions win somewhere on the lines of. I'll say. I'll say 20. I'll say 27. I'll say 27-21. 27-21.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. I got Jared Goff throwing for 2 passing touchdowns. I got 27-21.
All right. Let me say, as a resident Packers fan, doing this division, this game is disgusting to me. The Chicago Bears at the Detroit Lions. I don't even know why they even having the game personally. Just give them
Yeah.
both an L. I hope they draw. But if you ask me, I would probably take the Lions to win the game because they back us against the wall. But I don't know. This might be the year that Detroit start Detroiting again. Detroit been sorry since forever, since I was a little kid. All right, they was
Mm-hmm.
sorry. It's always been sorry. I don't care if when they did have Matthew Stafford, they were sorry. They ain't have no defense, and Matthew Stafford was throwing picks. Matthew Stafford was always injured. Megatron retired because they were sorry. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I stand on that. But they've been good these last few years. I can't deny it. With Jared Goff, they have been good. They have been
Mm-hmm.
good. I've been picked against them a couple times, and they didn't win. So I give them their credit.
Mm-hmm.
But if they lose this game, I don't see why they have no reason to lose to the Bears. Jared Goff's a better quarterback than Caleb Williams at this
Yeah.
point in their careers. Caleb
Agreed.
has more potential and probably will be better, but right now, I would probably take Jared Goff. He just make better decisions than Caleb Williams. He got the
If they.
better offense.
Mm-hmm.
They got the better everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm betting this game, I would take the Bears +6 because it just seems too
Ooh.
sweet. The Detroit did. I would take the Bears +6. Detroit lost a disappointing game last week too. They
Mm-hmm.
felt like they should have won the game too. All
That's
right,
true.
so not
Okay.
Detroit, but Chicago. I'm in Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to the Bears 27-24. That game was close, and they should have had it. JJ McCarthy went crazy in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
If he don't do that in the fourth quarter, have his Michigan flashbacks, they win that game easy for real. Because I think he scored over 14 points. They might have scored. I forgot what they scored last week in the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
But you get my point though.
Yeah.
So
A
the,
lot
the
of points. I
Bears is
know that.
quietly, they're salty too, quietly. So if I'm betting this game straight up, I would
Mm-hmm.
take the Detroit Lions. But the money line is -270. If I'm taking the spread is -110, and I'm taking the Bears +6. Because I think they're gonna keep it close. It's a division game, remember.
It is. That's true.
And
But
I
I
got
just
more
feel like
respect. I got more respect for the Bears organization than I do for Detroit's.
who's home here? The Lions?
Yeah, Detroit is at home.
Yeah, man, at home. I mean, weather ain't gonna have no effect in the dome, but I mean, I'm just saying, I'm gonna roll with the Lions, man. I think the Lions, like you said. Oh, and also, if you remember me telling you off camera that teams, I was seeing a stat to where teams that start the season 0-2, their chances of making the Super Bowl drastically, not just like small, Tom. I'm talking about drastically decreases if you start the season 0-2. Like if you start the season 0-2, history says you pretty much have zero shot at making the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So we
Right.
got those teams that lost last week, those big teams like Kansas City Chiefs, teams like the Detroit Lions, teams like the Baltimore Ravens, that lost last week that needs a victory this week in terms of that stat. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it
For
for whatever
sure.
you will. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of that stat, they need a win this week. So the Lions better not go out here and if they have any, Super Bowl aspirations, they better not go out here and wet the bed, man. They better go out here and with some
That's what I'm
sense and,
saying.
and,
Yeah.
and play, yeah, and play ball, man. Play ball.
No, I
So
agree. I
yeah.
agree.
Like I said, I do got Jared Goff throwing for 2 passing touchdowns. So should be a good one.
Okay. Now we got the Bills on the road at the Jets. The Bills are 6.5 point favorites.
Are we still in the 1 o'clock slate here?
Yeah, these are all 1 o'clock games
Okay. Bills on the road at the Jets.
on the road.
See, here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. Hear me out here. First of all, what's the line
6.5.
for the Bills?
Yeah, the Bills is favored by 6.5.
Yeah. See, here's my thing here.
A touchdown.
You might watch last game versus the Ravens and assume that the Bills is probably going to just dog walk the Jets, right? But after watching what I watched against Pittsburgh with the Jets, I mean, yeah, against Pittsburgh with the Jets, I think the Jets. I think the Jets might have something, man. I think they might have some. Coaching matters, and you've seen how good Justin Fields looked against Pittsburgh. They ultimately lost the game, but Justin Fields looked great. Um, and so I'm actually gonna take the Jets here, man. I'm gonna take the Jets to cover that spread. Will the Bills win? Maybe, but they won't win no. I don't got them covering that spread.
Oh, you think Justin Fields gonna make it a game? Is what you're
I
saying?
really do. Exactly. I think you going the Bills are gonna come in there and they might actually because that's little brother. You know what I'm saying? That's little brother. I think they might actually come in here and think somewhat of it's the Jets. Let's just get in here and get out of here. Let's get back home. And the Jets is gonna say, no, we're gonna welcome y'all in with a good time. Come on in here and let's have a good time for a little while. And I think the Jets put up a good fight. Um, I'm gonna
No,
give the
you ain't taking them
Bills
out. You ain't taking them out. They plus 240 on the money line. You ain't taking them straight outright to win.
the Jets.
Mm-hmm. Plus 240 on the money line.
No,
Show
I
me you
can't. I,
believe,
I,
man.
I can't. I can't do that, man. I can't. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I want. Oh man.
I didn't think you could.
I can't. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Let's do
Just
it. I got the Jets winning. I got the Jets winning on a late field goal, 30-28. I got the Jets winning on a late field goal, walk-off field goal, 30-28.
all right, man. You take the Jaguars and you take the Jets right there. That alone on your ticket got your ticket at plus 733. The
See, I ain't even.
Jaguars plus 145 on the money line. The Jets is plus 240 on the money line. I'm just
Mm,
putting that out there. If you
yeah.
really believe.
No, you ain't lying, man. Them is just two games I'm kinda nervous about. Them is two games I'm nervous about. Them is more so me speaking heart over head, I would say, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But I just believe after watching last week, man, Fields balled, man. He balled. And I don't think that was just a one game one off. I think the Jets, they're at home. You know what I'm saying? They were at home last week too. But I think the Jets are at home and they're gonna play. They're
Yeah, they
fired up.
at home, but Buffalo is in New York too. All right, and the
Fair,
Jets playing in New
fair.
Jersey. All right, so who knows what that stadium is going to look like? It could be Bills fans. It probably will be Bills fans and
Yeah.
Jets fans and Giants fans there. So,
Fair. No,
so
fair.
yeah, I'm ignoring the at home aspect. I'm more so just thinking like, are the Bills going to have a hangover from playing the Ravens? Like
Okay.
they're a better team. Are they gonna have a hangover from playing the Ravens? They gave up 40 points, but that was against the Ravens. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They did all of that. I don't know, man. I'll probably take the Bills money line,
Bills
but I
money
wouldn't
line.
mess with the spread. But the money line is minus 298, so it would have to go on a parlay. What I tell you I would take for sure is the over at
Which
47
is
and
what's
a half.
47 and a half.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
that's 27-24. Boom, we hit the
Yeah.
over. I would take the over in a heartbeat.
I would agree to that because I mean what I said 30-28 that would cover as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, I agree to
I would just take the over and I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't give a damn who kicked the field goal at the end of the game.
that.
Right?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's gonna be definitely be some high scoring for sure.
No,
I
for
agree.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, we got another game. It's a hot one. The Browns at the Ravens. The Ravens are 12.5 point favorites. Minus 850 on the money line.
Okay.
Ridiculous. You got to spend $850 if you want to win $100. That's what that means. That's what
That's
for people who don't
insane.
know, that minus 850 money line means if you want to win $100 on that bet, you got to you got to bet 850.
That's insane.
That is ridiculous. I'll just be looking at the spread, but minus 12 and a half. I think they do beat them by 2 touchdowns, though. Honestly, I think they win comfortably because they didn't win comfortably last week, and they let them come all the way back. So I think this week they bury them to where there's no way you can come back. Come back from
Yeah,
this. You know what I'm saying? Especially
yeah.
Joe Flacco.
Well, yeah, like I said, man, there's those teams. There's teams, the Chiefs, the Ravens, the Lions. Those are the teams that lost last week that, I believe that they need a win this week. Um, I think the Ravens, man, I actually don't got them covering the spread though.
Mm.
I think they play with their food a little bit. I think the Ravens do ultimately win, but I think that they play with their food a little bit. I got the Ravens winning somewhere on the lines of like I'll say, what is it? What'd you say? 6.5 or
12
12
and
and
a
a half?
half. 12 and a
Yeah,
half.
exactly. Yeah, I got the Ravens winning. I'll say like 31-20. I'll say 31-24. Like I don't think the Ravens I think the Ravens win. I think Derrick Henry, him fumbling last week that ultimately cost him the game. I think he's gonna run with vengeance. I think Lamar's gonna play mad and angry. I think he plays with vengeance. So I think the Ravens put up great numbers, but I think they ultimately play with their food a little bit, and I think that they sleep on the Browns. I think the Browns put up some points. Joe Flacco is facing his former team, and probably when nobody thinks that he has a shot, I think he proved that he could at least put up a fight. I think the Browns. I think the Browns put up a fight. I think I got them winning 30. I got the Ravens winning 31-24 against the Browns.
I don't think there is no way in hell the Browns scored 24 points today. They only put up
Man,
six. They hold on, wait. You said it yourself that the
hmm
Bengals is trash. The defense is non-existent.
facts.
They put up 16 points versus the Bengals. The defense won the game for the Bengals. 16
hmm
points. That's all they
But
could put up. They couldn't. That's all they could put up. The
but even if it's
Ravens.
like, oh, I'm
Hold
sorry. Go
on.
ahead.
I understand the Ravens gave up a 40 piece to the Bills, but again,
hmm
that's the Bills. Josh Allen is not coming out of there in Cleveland. All right, he is not coming through those locker room doors. He is not
hmm
going to be. Joe Flacco cannot escape the shit Josh Allen can escape and make happen. He just can't.
That's fair. That's fair. Even if the Ravens ultimately take off, and then like the Browns like are
Backdoor
trying.
cover or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what I'm saying, where it's like the game is over, but they trying like what do you call it? Garbage time points and stuff like that, garbage time stats. I mean, even if that happens, you know what I'm saying? But I just think ultimately, as far as covering the spread, I think the Ravens just play with that a little bit. I don't think they cover. I mean, I get it. They are at home for them. I think this is their home opener. So like I said, I know they're gonna be, their crowd's gonna be anxious and live and loud, I'm sure, but I just think I just got a feeling, man. I just got a small feeling that the Browns is going at the end of the day, you're gonna look and be like, this game is probably a lot closer than it should have been. But the Ravens is gonna win.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. I'm taking the Ravens though minus 12 and a half for the record.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we got the Rams on the road at the Titans. Rams coming across the country, across the map to go to Tennessee.
Is this still
Five
in the
and a
one
half point
o'clock slate?
favorites. Yeah, we all yeah. I'll let you know when we get out of them.
Woo!
Five and
Okay.
a half point favorites.
Again, man, same thing that we said about the Seahawks and the Steelers, man. I think coming, now that's not as big as a time zone jump. That's not as big as that's not as dramatic, but oh man, I'm gonna take the Rams. I actually do got this ticket on my money line, on my ticket. I got the Rams money line, but I think the Rams do look. I mean, the Titans they look much better than they did last week. Last week, it just seemed like Cam Ward and the receivers just couldn't quite get on page. It looked like some of the receivers had some drops. Some of them was running some wrong routes for whatever reason. Cam looked stellar. I mean, he was putting the ball on the money, and some of the receivers just was dropping the ball. Um, so I think the Titans look better than they did in week one, but I think ultimately the Rams with the Devontae and Puka and that defense, I think they just look better, and I think the Rams pull out the win on the road.
All right, yeah. Last week, Cam Ward was 12 for 28. I'm taking the Rams by 6.
I mean, that ain't like
He was 12 for
terrible.
28. That's terrible. That's less than 50%. What do you mean? That's
It
less.
is. No,
That's
it's
less than
facts.
50% completion.
That is
That's
facts.
terrible. That's all right for an NBA player. 12 for 28. Like you shooting too much, nigga. For real, for real. Like you hit a couple shots. You probably dropped 30 going 12 for 28. But you still
Mm,
shot 28 times. Like, all right, like come on now. Yeah, that's my analysis. I'm going with the Rams by 6. All right.
by 6.
I'm going with the Rams by 6. If Bo Nix can beat him by 8, I think Matthew
That's fair.
Stafford and Sean McVay can beat him by 6.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
don't. Yeah, they playing in Tennessee. I don't care if they was playing in his backyard.
My
Yeah,
final
I think
score, I
Matt
got the
Stafford.
Rams winning. I got the Rams winning 24-20. I was pretty scared to go over to take to take them with the spread, but so I just took the money line. I was kind of nervous to do that, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Tennessee looks pretty good. Like I said, I think they look better than they did last week. I got Tennessee looking better, but I ultimately got the Rams winning the game.
Yeah, I like the Rams. I got the spread by 6. I got the Rams winning 27-13. I don't think. I think they get one touchdown in Tennessee, and then they get 2 field goals. That'd be about it.
Okay. Okay.
The last game for the 1 o'clocks is the 49ers on the road against
On the
the New
road.
Orleans Saints, all the
Why
way
you
across
always
the
on the
country
road?
to the Central Time Zone.
Central. Rams and the Saints. I mean the 49ers and Saints.
Niners favored by 3.
Isn't Brock Purdy's not playing, right?
Brock Purdy is not playing.
He's not playing. I
The
mean, but that
49ers
doesn't that
squeaked. They squeaked by the Seahawks last week.
and Saints ain't really got much of a quarterback situation going on there either, right? Man, this is the what we call the mid bowl here.
It's crazy the 49ers is playing in that now.
I know, right? I mean, only because Purdy's not playing. Only because the Purdy's not playing. Man,
The Saints got Spencer Rattler at quarterback, man.
only because they're home. Only because I don't have this game on my ticket. I'm not touching this. This is dangerous. It can go either way. Who cares? Only because they're at home. I'm gonna take the Saints money line. I don't even know what score. I think the score is probably something ugly. Let's go 16-13. I mean, something like I don't know, man. I got the Saints winning here on like a ugly ass game.
Well, they got the over under at 40.5. So me personally,
No.
I probably just take the under.
Yeah, I would as well. I agree. I would just probably take the under as well. I
I'd
agree.
take the under. I don't think whatever quarterback the 49ers got versus
Yeah.
but you never know though with the 49ers. Sometimes they quarterbacks come out and light it up for old Kyle Shanahan. You never
Yeah,
know.
but that's not everybody. Not
Not
everybody.
everybody,
Not
but I remember Nick Mullins coming in once upon a time throwing for like 4 touchdown passes.
because there's a reason they got. I mean, also it was because of injury. Yeah, nigga, I definitely remember that too. I remember that too. But there was a time when what's his name, Trey Lance, came in, and it was ultimately because of injury. But there's a reason they got rid of him because he just
Yeah.
he just didn't look good.
You
You know
know
what
what?
I'm
I talked
saying?
myself into it. I'm taking the 49ers -3. I just like I'm just going off of pure coaching. I think Kyle
Mm,
Shanahan just going to out-coach him. I don't even mess with the over-under. I think Kyle
so
Shanahan been getting a plan together all week without Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy ain't nothing special. He's a 6th-round pick. What
okay,
makes him special is his decision making. And you know I'm big on decision making for quarterbacks.
okay,
So
agree.
that's what makes him special is his decision making. He don't got no crazy arm. He ain't fast as hell. He just makes
Yeah,
the right read. So if Kyle Shanahan finds somebody out there or got his backup quarterback that can make the right read, I think they can beat the Saints because their quarterback can't make the right read. We already know
okay.
it. Spencer Rattler was 27 for 46 last week.
Hmm.
He dropped back 46 times and was a little like 52%.
Agreed. Okay. So
So
for me, I got So for me, my 1 o'clock slate. You said that was the last game, right?
Yeah, let's hear your ticket. What ticket you got?
Okay, so as far as my ticket goes, my tickets, I got the Steelers money line, um, Steelers money line along with AR throwing for 2 passing touchdowns. I got the
Okay.
Cowboys the cover -4.5. This was on FanDuel, by the way. Cowboys to cover -4.5. I had the Rams money line, and I picked Jared Goff to throw for 2 passing touchdowns. That was my 1 o'clock slate. And as far as the games go, just to quickly brief over that. As far as the games go, and we're gonna keep score these. So I
Mm-hmm.
want you to, you know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah.
gonna keep So I got the Jags. I got the Jags over the Bengals. I got the Cowboys to win. I got the Steelers to win. I got the Dolphins to win. I got the Lions to win. The Jets to win. I got the Ravens to win. The Rams to win, and the Saints to win.
All right.
Those,
That sounds
yeah.
smooth.
All right.
All right. My tickets that I got. Now, for those people who don't know, again, I'm just gonna act like some of y'all just don't know how to bet. If a ticket is about +125, +100, -101, that's pretty much a double up. A double up is the easiest way you're gonna make your money. You're gonna
For
if
sure.
you make big parlays, which don't get me wrong, I make parlays. I do. Everybody does. It's hard to not do it. But the way to actually really make money when sports betting is to just try to double up or just just one leg or two legs. So
Mm-hmm.
today on my bets, I got two of them that are +1. One is +125 and the other one is +185. And it's just a way
Okay.
to almost guarantee. We need guaranteed wins. All right. So and I know you don't agree with this, but I got the Bengals money line at home versus the Jaguars,
Okay.
and I got the Cowboys money line at home versus the Giants.
Okay.
That's +125. So whatever you bet, you'll pretty much be doubling up. So if you want to bet 50, if you bet 50, you win 50. You bet
Mm-hmm.
100, you win 100. You bet 1,000, you win 1,000. It's way safer than making big long leg parlays, and I'm gonna show you why at the end of my bet because I'm at the end of my tickets because I got a parlay that I made. So the first one again is the Bengals at home versus the Jaguars. I got the money line. The Cowboys at home versus the Giants money line. +125, easy double up. Now the next one is I got the Steelers at home money line. Just win the game. They got the
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks traveling all the way across the country. Just win the game. And then I got the Dolphins at home versus the Patriots money line. Again, no spread, just win the game.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins is playing with their backs against the wall. If they lose this, I'm not betting on them the rest of the fucking year. All right. So Dolphins money line versus the Patriots, Steelers money line versus the Seahawks. That's +185. So that's almost two times your money. So if you bet 50, you're gonna get back almost 150. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's about the easy bets, and it's just two legs.
Yeah,
Feel me? Now the
I
last
agree.
ticket I got is six legs. But what we did on this ticket is we combined them all. So I got the Dolphins money line again on here. I got the Steelers money line again on here. I got the Bengals money line again, and I got the Cowboys money line again. So now, if those other two tickets hit, then this ticket will naturally already be in play because I added two more legs to it. So I took the
Mm-hmm.
Rams money line over the Titans. I just told you how I feel about that game.
Yeah.
So, and then I took the Lions money line over the Bears. The Lions need to win this game badly. So that ticket entirely is +1143. So if you bet $100 on that, you'll get back over 1,000. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you bet $10, you'll get back over 100. And
Okay.
it's just pretty much combining all of my single bets or my small parlays into one big parlay that's worth a lot.
Yeah.
But if the big parlay don't hit, the small parlays can still both hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
you can
agree.
still win something. It's just about spreading it around and trying to make your money work for you with the games that you already win. So if I win these two games, it's nice to have those two games in a parlay.
Agree. Agree. For sure.
Yeah, but those are my tickets. Again, I'm gonna go to the last one is the Dolphins money line, Steelers money line, Bengals money line, Cowboys money line, Rams money line, Lions money line. If you bet that or tell that bet, put at least $10 on it and win $100.
That's nice, man.
Put
That's
at
nice.
least 10 on it and win yourself $100, man. On me. On me.
And then give me a quick all your 1 o'clock slate picks.
Oh yeah, so
Just
my
just
picks for just to have just for the record. So I
mm-hmm.
got the Bengals beating the Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Bills beating the Jets. I have the Ravens beating the Browns. I have the Cowboys beating the Giants. I got the Lions beating the Bears. I got the Rams beating the Titans. I got the Steelers beating the Seahawks. I got the 49ers beating the Saints. You took the Saints, huh?
Yeah, I took the Saints.
Yep. I got the Dolphins beating the Patriots. That's
Okay.
all the 1 o'clock games right there.
So pretty much besides the Bengals and the Saints, we have pretty much. Oh, the Bengals, Saints, and the Jets. I got the Jets winning. I got the Jets winning.
Got the Jets winning.
Yeah, I got the Jets winning. So the Bengals, Jets. I mean, the Bengals game, the Jets game, and the 49ers game. Besides that, everything else we agree on the
Everything is
same
even,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that, man. I like that.
Yeah, don't let me be right. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I like that, man. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see.
All right, man. We gonna get into one more game, man. Let's get into your Chiefs versus the Eagles at 4 o'clock, man. How you feel about that game?
Super Bowl rematch. I think the Eagles are on the road. Let's see. We didn't have Jalen Carter last week against the Cowboys. Jalen Carter with the whole spitting incident. Jalen Carter will now
Oh
be
yeah,
playing.
yeah,
Yeah, he was suspended the whole entire game. Didn't get to play it down. So
yeah.
he'll get to play this game. Get to play. So I think he'll be fired up to play. The Chiefs will be fired up to get back, but I think just ultimately enough that they won't be enough. I think the Eagles are just a little too much. AJ only had one reception, no touchdown. Devontae only had a few receptions, no touchdowns. Dallas Goedert, our tight end, is not playing. That is a factor. Saquon only had I think he had about 12 or 13 carries for about 60 yards. He didn't really have much going. So I think the Eagles are really looking if there's a game to really get going, and they won, by the way. Um, so not having your best game and winning, you're looking to have your best game, and who better to do it too than somebody you just whooped on in the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
so I think I think the Eagles come out and they play big. I think the Eagles win somewhere on the lines of I think both teams are actually going to put up some points. So I won't disrespect the Chiefs. But the Chiefs also do have two of their best receivers. One of them being suspended in Rashid Rice, and then the other in Xavier Worthy. Worthy, he was doubtful. He might play, but he had the separated shoulder last week. But he might
Mhm.
play. I don't know, but so we'll see. But I will give them some points to put up. You do have Travis Kelce in the crew. You do have Pat Mahomes in the gang. So I will give them respect. But at the end of the day, I think the Eagles win somewhere on the lines of like 32-24. You know what I'm saying? I think the Eagles go on the road into Arrowhead and handle business the right way. Am I biased? Sure. I mean, is that the Eagles fan in me? Sure. I'm not going to run from it. I won't deny it, but it is what it is. I think the Eagles, like I said, the Eagles are the Super Bowl champs, the defending, reigning Super Bowl champs. And I think that they handled their business. I think they go in there and show them that game last year wasn't a fluke, and we did it once and we'll do it again. You know what I mean? So I got the Eagles winning somewhere on the lines. What did I say? 32-24. That's my game.
Okay, yeah, I got the Eagles winning. I got them winning comfortably, like 28-17. I think it's just that I think it's just a bad matchup for the Chiefs. That's basically what it comes down to. They're a bad matchup for the Chiefs. The Chiefs can't stop them in the run
Yeah,
game, and Jalen Hurts got too many weapons, and Patrick Mahomes' weapons is all tore up or broke down or all over the place or suspended or
exactly.
yeah, like just he got too much going on, and Kelsey
Exactly.
is not Kelsey no more, so he can't really get it done. Don't get me wrong, I got Kelsey in fantasy. Kelsey had a good ass catch last week, and but he was wide open. He's
Yeah,
caught it and he took off running straight. He didn't like do Kelsey type shit right there. You feel me? He was just wide open, and he could still do that. But I don't think he's like that 3rd and 12 Kelsey with the contested fucking drag route. I mean, or dig
right,
route. That shit ain't happening no more. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, he's not creating that type of separation. So, like I said, I got it 28-17 Philly. It don't mean that the Chiefs is done. It just mean that this is just a bad matchup for them. But yeah,
Yeah,
man, I think all the famous people keep on saying the Chiefs lost now, and now everybody didn't seen their kryptonite. They watch Philly punch him in the mouth. So
exactly,
now nobody's scared
exactly.
of them. They bleed. They bleed. I mean, hey, it's one thing to
Listen,
say it. Philly has already done it. So, like I said, I got Philly winning. So, I mean,
I
but
just know
I don't.
one thing. I know one thing. Mahomes, he does. he has a rival. He had two rivals in the NFL since him being in the NFL. He had two rivals. One of them is gone, and Tom Brady. The other one ain't Joe Burrow, and it ain't Josh Allen, and it ain't Lamar Jackson.
I know it's
It's
Jalen
Jalen Hurts. It's Jalen Hurts. And there's one thing that Jalen Hurts does when he plays Patrick Mahomes is he wake up when he plays Patrick Mahomes. Every single time, whether they won or lost, every single time that Jalen Hurts has played Patrick Mahomes, he's out stat-wise. He's outplayed Mahomes every single time.
No, I agree.
Jalen Hurts is one quarterback that I don't know what it is, but when he sees Mahomes, he sees blood, he sees red, and so like I said, I think Devon with AJ Brown only having one catch, not getting in the end zone, I think he's going to be out looking for revenge, I guess if you want to call it that. The same with Devontae Smith, same with Saquon. Jalen Carter, he's going to be looking to play. Actually, he's finally getting ready to play. He's going to be fresh. And last memory, if you go back and watch that Super Bowl, last memory that you've seen between Jalen Carter and Mahomes is Jalen Carter punching Mahomes in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell you what, man. I'm getting fired up right now just even thinking about it. I'm sorry, man. My bad. I'm getting fired up right now. So yeah, I got
good, man. We good. My Packers already won Thursday. I'm chilling.
They handled their business, man. The Packers
I'm
look good.
chilling.
They are looking good, man. They are looking good. They're looking
Yes,
good.
sir. All right, man. That's gonna wrap it up, man. We had a good show today. Some good bets. These bets better do better than the ones did last week. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
Man, come on, man. Let's get some money today, brother. Let's get some
Yes,
money.
sir. All right, man. That wrap it up, man.
Yes, sir, man. Good show, man. Never made it, man. Good football Sunday, NFL Sunday. We'll
Make
see
them
y'all
bets,
next week.
everybody. Make them bets.
Go Birds.
Let's go.